Kane, are we really the good guys? Asked a round-faced boy sitting on the bench, outfit the very personification of terrifying bloodlust. Black leather and deep red silk, adorned with skulls and spikes and all manner of menacing ornaments. No, for the last time, Adam, we're not the good guys, replied Kane in a level tone, taking a bite out of his sandwich. Again with this, he muttered to himself. Around them, things were loud, very loud. Alarms and sirens blared as a robotic woman's voice vomited information. A hero spotted in the area, a mission gone tits up, even just an urgent meeting to discuss the maintenance of the new piranha tank. Whatever the reason, goons and supervillains alike ran in hurried groups up and down the wide hallway. It was meticulously clean, bright and modern, despite the grim uniforms of those who traversed it. Everyone moved as though their current task was the most important thing in the world, and not just the next rung on the endless hamster wheel of their meaningless lives. Kane sighed. Haha, no, but seriously, I'm having concerns, continued Adam. Kane's sigh turned into a groan as he lowered his sandwich. What's bothering you, Adam? He asked, trying to keep the frustration out of his voice. He brushed jet black hair out of crimson eyes, every bit the visage of the deranged madman. He found two baby blues looking back at him. How had the kid even got this job? Well, I'm sure I'm just being silly. It's just some of the little things, like the other day when we visited the Museum of Ancient History. Broke into, corrected Kane. And then we reclaimed all those artifacts from the baddies. Stole and sold on the black market. He came again, though Adam seemed not to hear. One guy seemed terrified of us. I get it that they're all constantly scared, what with living under the barbaric rule of the SOA and all. The saviours of all. Pioneers of justice and righteousness. Asked Kane, through a mouthful of venison on rye. And the guy was all, it's Adam, the last man. Where he walks, no other yet lives, or something like that, said Adam, face downturned. I always thought my title was just a fun play of that guy in the Bible. Is that really what it means? Yes, your name inspires great fear in the hearts of the simpletons that call this cesspit their home, came Kane's bored voice. And then later, I was with James. Blacktooth the Destroyer? Yeah, James. He just shot some guy with the freeze ray and left him there looking all frightened and cold. And when I asked him why, he said it was because he looked funny, exclaimed Adam. Now what's that about? That doesn't seem very noble. That's because James is a sociopath and is currently being pursued by the authorities for involvement in over 24 crimes. Adam seemed to weigh that. A glimmer of hope appeared in the villain's mind. The dream that he would finally be done with these inane conversations. I suppose he must have meant that he looked like a threat. One of those darn SOA spies, I bet. Kane hung his head. Adam stood, another horn sounding in an incredibly grating call to action. That's us, Kane. Thanks for hearing me out. I knew I was just being silly. He grinned, wide from ear to ear. Kane couldn't help but return a small smile, which he hid by shaking his head and putting on his mask. Come on, pal, came Adam's usual bright voice. It's time to liberate the good people from the woes of debt by destabilizing their oppressive, self-serving financial systems. Rob the central bank, corrected Kane.